We are officially 1 week into basketball season. So we are going to recap everything that's happened so far in a short season. Plus, we're going to recap a school event that just happened this week, make our game day picks, and answer the questions just as we do every week with a little twist. All of this and more right after this.
The Chance Watkins Show.
Featuring Isaiah Mitchell, joined always by Gage Thompson.
Please like and subscribe, as we will be posting weekly podcasts of us being done more than likely. P.S. The views expressed by us might not be the views expressed by our peers or the summit. The show is meant to be comedic, so please do not cancel us.
Welcome back to the Chance Watkins Show featuring Isaiah Mitchell. We are sorry about the long hiatus. We've had some technical difficulties and then break and then lack of things to talk about, really.
And finals.
And finals. That's pretty tough. But we're back this week. We're getting an episode out to you guys. And next week we'll have our Christmas special and we'll go to Christmas break. But first topic here this week is the beginning of the basketball season for us. And we have a special guest, Abby Tufts, over here.
Hey guys.
Alongside our favorite recurring guest, Gage Thompson, right here.
Yes, sir. What's going on, guys?
And obviously me and Chance.
Yeah.
Who wants to kick off talking about their team?
Say we let the girls talk first.
The girl. Singular.
Singular girl.
Because my friend Bailey left me. She didn't want to come in here. But anyways, the season is good. Everybody's saying that we have no comp, but I don't think that's true. I think we just haven't played them yet.
Popular saying around the campus is always the girls play no comp.
But I was watching some clips of a team that we're playing later, and I was honestly getting pretty scared. So, but it's going good right now. It's been pretty easy, pretty boring, honestly.
She has still not put up any threes.
Still has not shot a 3-pointer.
I don't want to shoot a 3-pointer. But, if the time comes, maybe when we play New Life, I'll shoot a 3-pointer.
Okay.
If you guys are there. I don't want to do it if you're not there.
So just so I'm clear, you guys have played 4 games so far. Is that right?
I think 3. Mountain Mission, Pipestone, Greater Beckley.
Mount Hope exists. Right?
Mount Hope, yeah.
So you have played 4
games.
We
have played 4 games.
I did my research before we went
Good
on.
job, Chance.
So obviously a tough loss to begin the season.
Yeah.
Mountain Mission. You bounced back 3 straight wins.
Mm-hmm.
You guys think you've grown from that first loss, maybe as a team, and kind of adapted, or what kind of went into how the seasons went so far?
I do actually think that we have grown since the first game. The first game, it was a little bit rocky because, we've been practicing and everything, but we finally all had to, get on the court and play as a team. And we're starting to, learn each other's strengths and weaknesses now and seeing, who does what the best and learning how to, work together and make it all flow together.
How do you feel about this being your last season here at the school?
I'm pretty sad about it. I don't like thinking about it because it's just, it's upsetting because I really like sports. Not like playing them, but I just like everything else about them, like the environment and the teams and stuff. So it's pretty sad, but it's your guys' turn now.
Okay. Well, me and Gage obviously play on the boys basketball team. Isaiah, you keep our stats. We love having you. It's been real fun.
Absolutely.
Honestly.
Yes.
Isaiah, you got a question for us, or you guys you want us to just yap for a few minutes?
I think you can yap first.
All right,
Well,
Abby, you got any questions for us before we start our yapathon?
What is your opinion? Yeah, how do you think your season's going right now? And what are your hopes?
Okay. Well, I'll start. So I'll answer the first part, and then you can answer the first and second part. But how our season is going? We're going great. We're 4-0 right now. We have played some teams that were considered pretty decent. But just back to reflecting on what you said, Abby, in growing as a team, just from the first initial scrimmages and games and stuff. I know our very first scrimmage, it was rough. Arguably by the end of it, we came out as the better team, and we really progressed through the scrimmage alone, let alone since the scrimmage in other games, but I think that we've grown and we've gotten better consistently each game that we've played, and I think that we're executing well. And I think that this is going to be a pretty good season for us.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the strength of schedule is going to keep ramping up as we go. I mean, we've had some good wins on our schedule, and I think it's just kind of the culture we've built. I feel like we all get along well enough to be a successful team, and I think that's kind of what's helped us a lot. I mean, we've had some struggles and scrimmages and early on in the season, but I feel like it's all kind of worked to this moment, and I hope it just keeps building and building.
Absolutely, yeah.
So,
We've done nothing but learn from everything that we've done, and I think it really shows. Especially, our game last night. I mean, we played a team that went 18-5 last year, and granted they lost some people, but they're supposed to have one of the best guards in the state or something like that. Ain't that right?
Southern West Virginia.
Yeah, in Southern West Virginia. So, and we held them to 10 points in the whole second half. So,
Really?
yeah, they only
Mhm.
scored 3 points in the third quarter and 7 in the fourth.
That's crazy,
I mean,
actually.
I mean, let alone like even if we start off slow in a game, by the end of the game, we've shown that we just consistently get better. I mean, even though we might start like slow, we definitely get better by the end of a game. So I think that might be how our season goes as well.
It's only been a week, and it's been a fun season so far, and we still got a lot of it left to go. And
It is super disappointing that it is our last season. So I'll try to like take my time going through it, practices and stuff, trying to enjoy it and not dwell on all the bad things. But
yeah, but let's transition to our next segment where we have school event on Monday. So Isaiah, you want to tell them a little bit more about what happened this Monday?
Sure. So this past Monday, we had a spaghetti dinner at the school. Wasn't it like a fundraiser for the seniors? Or something?
Project graduation.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. All the seniors were there early and right after school to help set up and make the food and.
Or Gage. Or MJ.
But whatever, bro. But it was fun getting ready and cooking, and I didn't really cook, but like slicing cucumbers was pretty fun. And then there was a lot of people there. Hopefully we pulled in a good amount of.
We made a bag.
Yeah,
We made a
hopefully
bag. Yeah.
that's good because we need it to go to the Wilds again for the 30th year in a row.
That's another thing I don't understand is all the hate on the Wilds. It's actually fun.
I've never been there.
It's really fun.
I've never been either, so
You guys are just judging it. I hope you it's gonna be fun. Okay. You're coming, right?
sure. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Be a mystery. Do I show up to the senior trip?
Yeah. Guys, I also sang
Might pull a Dylan.
at the Christmas special program.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I
Christmas
was
play.
gonna get to that.
Okay, good
Christmas
too.
play.
And after everyone had some good spaghetti and other food, we went upstairs to the auditorium and we had a Christmas play or whatever you want to call it.
A Christmas play.
You want to?
No. You said Christmas.
But it was fifth graders did like their skits and had lines and all that, and then the other grades had people go up and sing in the high school choir, and everyone had a part to play in it. It was pretty fun, I guess.
Yeah. My voice cracked. But everyone says they didn't hear it, so
I did not hear it.
it works
Even
out
if they did,
for
it's
me.
not compared to
Or girl.
But it was pretty. Whoa, it was pretty fun. And I think everyone enjoyed it. And then
Yeah, I thought it was nice. And going back to the spaghetti dinner, I thought the spaghetti was really good.
It was so yummy.
Yeah, I ate a whole plate full. And it was really good.
The spaghetti was good. I think my favorite part was probably when you guys tried to get us to take a picture, and me, Gage, and MJ hid in the courtyard.
Oh yeah, that was lit.
A lot of people didn't find us for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So you always make something fun out of something you don't want to do. Always do it.
Yeah. Good life lesson.
So are we ready for some NFL game day picks?
I
Isaiah?
think so.
All right. What do you got for us?
Right. Okay. Should Should we do Thursday night? It's kind of a good matchup.
Okay, if you want to skip it, go ahead.
I'll do it because we don't have that many good games this week anyway.
Okay, we're going to do it. Thursday night
So
football.
Thursday night football, we have the Los Angeles Rams sitting at 7-6, going to San Francisco to take on the 6-7 Niners. What do you think about this one, Chance?
This one's pretty easy for me. The Niners are banged up pretty bad, and I'm going to go with LA to beat San Francisco and push their playoff hopes even further.
I like that pick, actually, because the Rams they just beat the Bills in LA.
Oh, yeah, they did.
And that was a pretty good game. I enjoyed watching that one. But, yeah, I'm going to take the Rams over in this one, too, because the Niners are pretty banged up and haven't really looked like themselves this season. I don't know how they're supposed to look, but they have looked
healthy.
Good. Yeah. All right. The next one, we have the Kansas City Chiefs at 12-1 in Cleveland, facing off against the Cleveland Browns.
Pausing our preparation for the Abby special questions. I would like to jump in on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and just not even talk about it. We already know that the Kansas City Chiefs are blowing them out the water. So, what's the debate here?
Well, the debate is the Chiefs are not even that good of a team, and I think I think the Browns are going to take this one. It's in Cleveland.
That is crazy.
No, it's in Cleveland. We've got Jameis Winston absolutely cooking out there. I think he's won one game. But
He's won two. He's won two. Ravens, Steelers.
Right. See,
He's
exactly.
He's won two.
He's beat the two best teams in the AFC North. And I think that we're going to absolutely demolish these Chiefs. But
If Jameis Winston gets to play in the snow, because we've heard his opinions on how much he loves to play in the snow, they might have a shot. But this pretty easy one. I think Kansas City runs away with it. I think it could be close if Myles Garrett can get to the quarterback, but I don't know. I don't see it happening. I'm gonna go at Kansas City on this one.
Appreciate your realistic views on that, Chance.
That's what I try to do. I try to be realistic in everything I do and try to make the best picks possible.
all right. Next matchup.
All right.
The next matchup we have here, the Miami Dolphins, in Houston taking on the 8-5 Texans. This one, I don't know. The Texans have looked on and off this season, but overall, I think they have a good team, potential contenders this year. But I think they're going to be able to pull it out against the Dolphins this week.
Yeah, and pretty easy one for me. I don't like Miami at all. I don't think they're a good football team. I think Houston looks really good, even with the lack of receiver depth. I'm going to take the Texans over the Dolphins here.
All right. Next matchup, we have the potential game of the week. One of the strongest teams in the AFC taking on probably the strongest team in the NFC. We have the Bills at 10-3 taking on. Oh, you thought I was talking about?
The hope he just gave me. I thought you were talking good about us for a second. Okay, no, continue, please.
My bad. But like I said, this one potential game of the week. There's another contender for game of the week. But I don't know why they have these games at 4:25. These should be primetime games. But we have the Buffalo Bills at 10-3 in Detroit taking on the 12-1 Lions.
12-1.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're gonna be 13-1. Bills did not look good against the Rams. I do not see a bounce back here. Lions look like the best team in football. Give me Detroit.
I agree with that. I really love the Lions this year. Potential upset for whoever the AFC team is in the Super Bowl. Maybe stomping out that three-peat hopes. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm going to take the Lions in this one as well. The other game of the week.
Let's hear it.
AFC powerhouse. Another AFC powerhouse and an absolute NFC beast of a team. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers 10-3, taking on the Philadelphia Eagles sitting at 11-2. I'll start this one off so Chance can get his hype ready. I'm gonna take the Pittsburgh Steelers in this one because they have been looking so good this season, and the Eagles have also looked really good. I don't know if they really get talked about enough. I mean, they get talked about plenty, but they don't really. They're kind of like sneaky, like a sneaky freaking powerhouse. But I do think the Steelers are going to be able to pull this one out.
I think we all know what my pick's going to be. Eagles rely a lot on their run offense. Steelers one of the best run defenses in football. Steelers just look good. I mean, they had a rough week against the Browns. Congratulations. But it was in the snow. We bounced back against Cleveland this week, actually. But I don't know. If George Pickens plays, it's going to be tough. But I got to go with the Steelers because, they're just the better team in my eyes. And I feel like this is a huge win to stamp their playoff hopes and show why they actually are a real contender in the AFC.
I agree. And that was the last of the NFL picks. We do have some good matchups and some bad matchups this week. But next up we have the Abigail Dontel's questions.
Yeah, so I'll talk about it a little bit. We definitely need more questions in the box, so please drop questions, put your name so you can get a shout out. But today we have an Abigail Tufts special, and since she's here, she gets to actually ask the questions instead of me asking them for her. So shout out to Abby Tufts. Here she is, and here are her questions.
Okay, guys. So, the first question is, what's your favorite thing about Christmas time?
Okay. I was just going to mention that next week's our Christmas special, so we would love some Christmas-themed questions in the box. My favorite thing about Christmas? I'm going to have to go with the presents, probably. I mean, I enjoy presents a lot. If it's not presents, probably the Christmas movies. I'd say those two go hand in hand for me.
I love Christmas movies.
Christmas movies are elite for
You
sure.
can hear a possible ranking on Christmas movies next week if you would like to tune in for that.
That would be fire. I would say my favorite thing about Christmas is seeing friends and family. Presents are pretty tough too.
Yeah, he had to make me look like the self-centered guy who just cares about the gifts.
No. You're an only child. You get all the gifts. But what? I'm not trying
the dog gets quite a few of them too.
That's valid. The dog deserves.
The dog gets about as much.
But I do love seeing friends and family over Christmas time and hanging out with them, and also getting presents because that is pretty fire.
Well, I don't usually answer the questions, but I'll answer at least some of these or all of them. But for my answer for this one, and it goes along with like what Chance said and Isaiah said. I like the presents.
Yeah.
But there's three kinds of presents. You got the gifts, you have the presents of friends and family, and then we can't forget about the most important, the presence of God, and what Christmas is truly about. And so presents is one of my favorite words whenever it comes to Christmas time because you can get so much just from one word. Even though it's two different words for presents and gifts and presence of like people around you and the presence of God, it's just such a good thought and thing to talk about, especially sitting around the room and talking about it with the family.
And he went up both of us.
Yeah, I mean that could have went on a T-shirt right there. that was impactful.
Good answer.
Okay, next question. What is the best food item that you can buy at Bojangles?
Oh man, that's a good question. Well, there's chicken.
Really? At Bojangles? No way.
Man,
This is an MJ question. MJ should be in here. I don't even know. Their fries are pretty elite. We don't get them here for lunches, which is kind of mid. We need to get fries in our Bojangles lunches.
No.
no.
Why no?
No.
Why no?
Because I like mac and cheese.
Well, like there's a such thing as like bow sizing. Shout out to Chance Watkins who gave us the information on that.
I did not give you that information. That was
No, it was
MJ.
definitely
It was
MJ.
definitely
Oh, was it MJ?
Yeah.
Shout out MJ. I'm not sure. I could have swore it was Chance. But
Yeah, it was not.
there's a such thing as
Yeah.
bow sizing where you get the fries and you still get a side.
I mean, if I'm
No, you can't
I'm
bow
not
size
here.
their school, but
Bojangles, that's MJ's
Yeah.
like wheelhouse right there.
I went to Bojangles with MJ last night after y'all's game.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he also got it both sides, and he does that every time.
I also do that every time now.
I also don't do that.
But I
Go.
think,
You got it.
yeah. Oh my bad. I think my personal favorite is the Bowberry biscuit because that thing is.
Bowberry
So-
is very valid answer.
I'm going with the chicken tenders. Easy answer.
Chicken tender is very valid answer too. I don't want to copy any of y'all. I think MJ would be proud of my answer, but the bow rounds, it's fresh bow rounds, nice greasiness to them. I'm telling you,
Is what we're
you might be blowing up the bathroom later, but man, they are good. Let me tell
All
you.
right, we're moving on.
Okay,
we went down a
okay.
rabbit hole that I do not want to be a part of.
All right. So we're gonna ask a basketball question. So what is like your overall like favorite thing about the season? Like just one thing that you really like about the whole season.
Well, I mean, only 4 games so far. I'll say something I'm looking forward to. The overnight trips are always what I look
Yeah.
forward to. And that's
And you have you there.
we're gonna have Isaiah there this time.
That's facts.
Something new
Watch
and
out.
We've over the past years, whenever we play basketball, we've been telling Isaiah about the stories and stuff, and we actually get to have them now.
yeah, he gets to be a part of the story.
That's right. He is a part of our team now. The other day, he asked us. He said, "Who do y'all play?" And I said, "No, Isaiah. It's who do we play? It's our team now." I'll go along with that. Just one of my favorite things that I absolutely love is just playing with my friends. I absolutely love win or lose, no matter what happens. I love playing with my friends.
Preferably win, but yeah, I can agree with that. All right, next question, Abby. What we got?
So, guys, if you could commit any crime without consequences, what crime would you commit?
Wow, you answered that one real fast.
Easy murder for sure. Next.
Okay.
Sometimes
I don't. You couldn't see me in Chance, but we both scooted about 2 inches away from Isaiah just now, as you said that.
yeah, I'm on the other side of the room now.
I would say robbing a bank. I mean, I need more money. Not so much that I'm greedy or anything, but man, how much money would just help out? I would rob a bank.
I don't know. I mean, those Paul Skeens rookie cards, those packs, they go for like $130.
Is that Livy Dunn's boyfriend?
Yes, it is, and that card would be the greatest thing ever. I mean, you know how much money you get for that card? You get like almost probably $1 million.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I just want to shoplift a bunch of the Topps Chrome cards, and hopefully win the Paul Skeens card, so I can go to a bunch of Pirates games. And the Pirates just got Spencer Horwitz, so I'm gonna shout them out because I love Pittsburgh. I'm wearing my hoodie right now, and Isaiah just took the mic from me.
Yeah, I wanted to say, I'm never gonna commit murder, so I'm gonna change my answer.
You should.
I would go to Ron's where I work and take all of the cash out of the register and out of the bag that we have under the counter. Then I would go over to the office building and take every single dollar out of that thing.
Hopefully Ron doesn't hear this.
Ron's not alive. But
I meant.
All right, next. Let's
Ron's
go.
dad.
Next question.
Abby, what crime would you commit? No consequence. You threw this tough question on us. So.
Yeah, it had to be on our mind, didn't it?
Well, I'll probably like wreck someone with my car, like run them over.
Okay.
All right, guys.
You guys want to hear more about Spencer Horwitz?
Next question. Or this is the last question. All right. So, in your guys' opinion, what is the best segment of this podcast?
I'll go last on this one. I think I might have the best answer.
Like Gage's signature question, and then he's gonna tell us the signature question right after this. As a big sports fan, I would probably go with the game day picks. I enjoy kind of giving my insight on what I believe is going to happen each week. So I'd go with that.
I have to say, with Chance in here and Isaiah, like they're both really intelligent whenever it comes to the sports picks and stuff. So like, it's very interesting hearing y'all talk about it and stuff. So I definitely would not enjoy it as much if y'all were not talking about
I've
it.
name dropped Spencer Horwitz like 3 times now. So if that says anything about my passion for sports, then you can trust me on a few things.
Well, I'll probably agree with Chance. It's either the sports picks or the questions, but I love sports, and sports picks make me happy. Just like playing in the snow makes Jameis Winston very happy. God gave me a blessing to play in the snow, and I just love playing in the snow.
All right.
And I love picking sports games, so that's probably my favorite.
And then my favorite is by far, without a doubt, definitely the questions. I love getting the questions out of the box and reading them, like without Chance and Isaiah knowing about them, just thinking about the answers that they're going to come up with, and hearing all the interesting questions that y'all have. I also love shouting y'all out, so please drop more questions. I love learning more about y'all and what the things that y'all are interested in, but it's definitely the questions. And so with that being said, we'll move on to the final thing, I believe. And that's going to...
Did I not call it?
Yeah, Chance absolutely called it. We're going to transition right there straight into Gage's signature question, where it can be deep, it can be funny, it can be simple, it can be hard. But
All right, what's it?
for the signature question, not what you're going to have, but what do you want for dinner today? And Abby gets to answer this question as well.
I'll let Abby start it off. She seems very passionate about this.
Oh, no, this is a hard question. You know what I want for dinner tonight? I want a triple dipper from Chili's.
Sounds good.
What is in the triple dipper?
The little baby cheeseburgers, honey chipotle chicken, yes, and then the big fat mozzarella sticks.
That's like my go-to.
That's almost mine. I go with the egg rolls instead of burgers.
That's a little interesting.
That's a little interesting. Ooh, I actually have flavor, and I broadened my horizons.
I'm really thinking.
All right. What do you want for dinner tonight, Chance?
It is Wednesday. Dabs, half price wings, sound absolutely great right now. So if I had to pick what I wanted for dinner tonight, I hope it's Dabs. And according to sources that I have heard, it's actually possible that we might get Dabs tonight. So I will be calling out my mother if I do not get Dabs tonight. She said it's possible. If she gets my hopes up, I'll be very disappointed.
Yeah, that's tough. What else is tough is that is working to 10:30 and then getting like Taco Bell on the way home.
I have to work tonight too. I won't be there.
Well, what I want for dinner is probably like a nice Mexican meal, like the the millionaire burrito at Casa Familia in downtown Bluefield. That's pretty tough, but I'll probably just end up getting like Wendy's.
And this is why we're talking about what we want. No, we are going to get.
Answer, guys.
Yes, but Baconator still slaps. So I'll probably just get
I
that.
love Wendy's so much. My answer, I don't ever answer my own questions, but my answer for this, definitely Shogun's. It's been on my mind all day. I would love to have some Shogun's for dinner.
No, we'll go to Shogun.
Bruh.
We'll go to Shogun. Any of you guys have any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for
Thank you for being on the show, Abby. So next week is our Christmas special. We are looking forward to it. It's going to be really fun.
Absolutely.
And we got some fun segments and a lot of things to talk about for the Christmas season before we head to Christmas break. So I guess we're going to head out of here. And thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of the Chance Watkins Show featuring Isaiah Mitchell.
The Chance Watkins Show.